Meet Teresa. She's been having problems recently with anxiety and depression. She sometimes worries about every little thing and feels terribly sad for no apparent reason. She feels like her life is just pointless and has no joy. She is perplexed and frustrated by the fact that she feels this way and can't feel happy. That only makes things worse. Teresa is not a happy person right now. This is Teresa's friend John. They've been friends since high school. John probably knows Teresa as well or better than anyone. John works at a customer service job where he has to get along with all kinds of people under sometimes difficult circumstances, and he's very people savvy. They haven't seen one another for several months, but John finally persuaded Teresa to join him for lunch on a Saturday. It didn't take John long to realize that something was definitely not right with his friend.
Teresa, is everything okay? You've hardly touched your lunch, and you look really tired and unhappy. What's going on?
I know. I haven't been feeling well, and things definitely are not okay. For the last couple months, I've just been feeling awful much of the time. I'm on edge, my nerves are strung tight like a wire, I can't sleep, and every little thing seems to upset me.
That's terrible. Do you have any idea what's going on?
No, that's the thing. And that's what makes this all so scary is I can't put my finger on anything specifically wrong, but nothing really feels right either. It's like I have this terrible looming feeling that something awful is going to happen, but I don't know what or when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen.
Have you been to your doctor?
No, but I do have an appointment with my doctor next week. I have been doing some reading on the internet, and I've read that the chemical imbalances in your body can cause these kinds of problems. There are supposedly medications that will make you feel better. I'm definitely going to go see if I can get a prescription to just make this go away.
Teresa, here's something you might want to think about. Now again, I'm no expert, but I know that sometimes a person can have a number of things bothering them that seem unconnected. One at a time, though, these issues seem to build up and kind of join forces. And when taken together, they can really make you feel upset without knowing why. And the thing that's really tough and difficult is that you start to feel upset about being upset, and the whole situation gets worse. You might want to talk to your doctor about your life in general first. I know people don't always think about their doctor as someone to talk to about these types of things, but it could be a really great place to start. There's nothing wrong with medications, but it might make sense to look at your life changes first.
I don't know about that. Seems a lot easier just to get the prescription, go that way. I mean, you know how it's been. All that talking about my life can bring up painful memories and it can be hard.
For sure. It definitely could be. But not looking at your life first may miss out on the real causes. Then when you quit taking the medications, the problems might return or they even might be worse because they were never addressed. Medications might be part of the plan. But it also probably makes sense to look at what might be out of balance in your life too.
Yeah, you may be right. I'll at least bring it up with her and see what she thinks. I mean, she's a really good doctor, and I really trust her.
A month later, Teresa gets hold of John and they have lunch again. John immediately notices a difference in her appearance and demeanor. She looks much happier and more relaxed.
Well, you're looking better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks. Feeling way better, too.
That's great. What happened?
Well, I did what you suggested. I talked to my doctor about how I was feeling. And once I told her how I was feeling, she said she had someone on her team that she wanted me to talk to. Someone who had lots of experience in helping people with problems like I was having. I was a little bit unsure at first, but she explained that it would help her help me. She was also able to get me in the same day and at the same clinic, which was totally convenient.
Wow, that sounds awesome. How'd it go?
I mean, it went really well. Dr. Mills is what they call a behavioral health consultant. And he's real nice, supportive, interested in what I had to say. I even asked him about that chemical imbalance thing that we talked about. And he suggested that we should try a few other things first to see if that can help make me feel better.
That's great. Do you feel like you're getting a handle on things?
Definitely. First, I have that new coworker I was telling you about. She's just so critical, and every time I'm around her, I feel so bad. And I have to be around her a lot. And then, well, you know, the guy I've been dating, he just doesn't really try. I have to do all the work in the relationship, and that's definitely got me feeling down. And I used to be really good at budgeting. In the last few months, I've really fallen off the habit, and being behind on bills has been so stressful. I've also put on some weight. In the last few months, I can't barely fit into my clothes. Dr. Mills helped me work out some plans for how to deal with all 4 of those things. And while none of them are completely solved yet, I'm making progress. I feel much better about myself and my life. Dr. Mills and my doctor talked, and it doesn't seem like I need to start medication at this point, which I was really relieved about.
Wow, that's great, Teresa. I'm so glad you're turning things around.
Me too. And I gotta thank you so much for that suggestion. It all got me started down the right path.
Let's celebrate. I'll buy you a banana split.
Thanks, John, but I'm trying to eat healthier. Let's go for a walk in the park instead.